Hi, guys. I'm so excited y'all are here today. Today, we're going to be talking about overcoming writer's block, diverse sources for inspiration. So, I know your English teachers have been speaking to you all about writing and how important it is in the real world, but sometimes it's easier said than done. So, writers of all ages and all different backgrounds experience what's called writer's block. Writer's block is this mental block of which inhibits somebody to get words on the page. Everybody struggles with writer's block every so often. Your principal struggles with it. I struggle with it as your librarian, as well as your teachers. So the biggest thing today is I want to get across to you guys, and I want to provide you all with some sources that will help inspire you to write. So, the AASL standard framework for learners that we're going to be hitting on today is reading widely and deeply in multiple formats and write and create for a variety of purposes. Also, reflecting and questioning assumptions and possible misconceptions, and engaging in inquiry based processes for personal growth. So, number one and three really go together because the more diverse stuff that you're reading and you're able to analyze, the more diverse your writing's going to be as well. Um, I am so happy I have high school juniors in here today. So it's very obvious that this is a secondary lesson topic. And that lesson topic question is, what should I write about? I know all of y'all have experienced this before. Sometimes overcoming this question is very tough. And so what I've done is I've compiled a list of resources into what we call a Padlet, which is an online resource. And in this Padlet, you will find 10 resources that will help you develop ideas, overcome writer's block, and be inspired to write. It's very important to note that inspiration comes in different forms and fashions. So, what I did is took a little bit more of a traditional approach to it, and I'm providing you all with some sources that you can read through and help find inspiration. But keep in mind that inspiration is this big word, and inspiration looks different for everybody. So today, our objective question is, how can students find inspiration for writing? Okay. This is very applicable to the real world as well as the duration of your time in high school, because in high school you will be writing papers. But whenever you do graduate from high school and you are off in the world doing whatever it is you choose to do, whether that be the workforce or whether that be college or anything of that nature, you will be writing. Like I said, all of us have experienced this writer's block. So it's very important we know where to turn to whenever we need some inspiration for writing. So on this PowerPoint, I also included a QR code. So if you'll get your phone out and scan that, it will take you to the Padlet that has the resources. Also, if you have your laptop, there is the link if you want to pull it up on your laptop as well. I would recommend that you do both of these, and I will put these up at the end. Again, if you bookmark this or link this on your smartphone, you will always have it at your fingertips, which is something I'm really passionate about. So I'm actually going to switch screens. So whenever you click on that link, it will take you here. So I'll give you just a minute to get that up. Okay, and I want to start up here. So over here on the top left, that is what I just read from the PowerPoint, as well as this one with that lesson topic, the grade level, and then that standard that we're trying to hit on of why it's so important to have this Padlet. So I want to start with the New York Times text to text. So the New York Times text to text is one of my favorites, especially for you all your age. This really puts works that have recently been published into the public eye. And it's usually paired with an article that echoes, extends, or challenges its themes or ideas. So you are able to see how the New York Times personnel is able to connect one article with another article, which is really important for your high school writing, because a lot of the times you will need to talk and write about relevant themes or ideas. Next, this is one of my favorites, is the Writer's Digest. The Writer's Digest is a magazine aimed at beginning and established writers. It contains interviews, market listing, calls for manuscripts, and how-to articles. I actually was introduced to Writer's Digest whenever I was working on my undergraduate degree, and I absolutely loved it. 6-word memoirs as well is great for actually summing down the words and actually picking the most important words out. Write the World is something for you all. It brings a lot of different writers from a lot of different places. Little free library as well. You can actually physically go find some. So there are more topics on here and more websites. I'd strongly suggest you go and look at those. Thank you.